Hello, this is Maven, and welcome to my channel. If today felt emotionally heavy, take time for yourself. The topic of this video is why narcissists test your boundaries. Many survivors of narcissistic relationships eventually notice something that once felt confusing. Their boundaries were often pushed, slowly and repeatedly. Sometimes it began with small things, a request that made you uncomfortable, a comment that crossed a personal line, or pressure to accept something that you already said no to. Over time, those small moments could grow into larger patterns. Understanding why narcissistic personalities test boundaries can help bring clarity to experiences that you once felt difficult to explain. Healthy relationships tend to respect personal boundaries. When someone expresses a boundary, it is usually acknowledged and honored. But narcissistic individuals often respond differently. Instead of accepting limits, they may challenge them. They may minimize the importance of the boundary, or they may attempt to push slightly beyond it. Sometimes these challenges appear subtle, like a small joke, or a dismissive comment, or a request framed in a way that makes it difficult to refuse. These moments can create confusion because they may seem minor at first, but over time, they often become a part of a larger pattern. Boundaries are closely connected to mutual respect. In balanced relationships, both people recognize that each individual has emotional limits and personal autonomy. Narcissistic personalities often struggle with this balance. Their focus tends to center on their own needs, preferences, and desires. Because of that, boundaries can sometimes be experienced by them as obstacles rather than healthy limits. Testing boundaries becomes a way of discovering how much influence they have within the relationship. If a boundary is pushed and nothing changes, it may signal to them that the behavior will be tolerated. This pattern can gradually expand over time. What begins as a small boundary test can slowly grow to larger forms of control or manipulation. Understanding this pattern can be empowering for survivors. It highlights something important. Boundaries are not simply words. They are signals that help define how we expect to be treated. When those signals are respected, relationships tend to feel balanced and supportive. But when they are repeatedly challenged or dismissed, it often reveals something about the dynamics of the relationship itself. Learning to recognize these patterns allows survivors to respond with greater clarity in the future. Not through fear, but through awareness. Recovery after narcissistic abuse often involves rediscovering the strength of your own boundaries, not as barriers that isolate you from others, but as guides that help you create healthier connections. The more clearly you recognize your own limits, the easier it becomes to identify when someone respects them and somebody who doesn't respect them. That awareness can help you build relationships that are grounded with mutual respect rather than emotional imbalance. And that shift is one of the most meaningful parts of healing. Thank you for listening. I'm Maven from Narc Free Maven. My goal with these videos is to create a calm, steady space for people healing from narcissistic and emotional abuse, a place where your mind can slow down, your nervous system can breathe, and you can find clarity again, one step at a time. If this video brought even a sense of Small sense of comfort, I should say, or peace tonight. I invite you to subscribe and click the notification bell so you can be gently reminded whenever a new calming ASMR video is uploaded. You don't have to figure everything out at the moment. Just focus on taking care of yourself, one moment at a time. Until next time, be gentle with yourself. Breathe deeply, and remember, clarity changes everything.